happening on a global level.
فادي
Already today there are 39
مدير
networks that are
اريكسون
live
الشرق
and
الاوسط.
operating. 39
فعاليات.
networks that are collecting a lot of
جاية
experience
دبي
data from the field
19.
that are making 5G grow even stronger. And what is absolutely amazing is that in the Middle East region, there are 10 networks for 5G as well that have been launched, and have been actually launched quite early considering the rest of the world. Typically, the services at this stage are very much oriented towards enhanced mobile broadband, fixed wireless, but also we see that the big promise for 5G is with Industry 4.0 and a lot of industrial cases that we will see through here shortly. So to give you a few examples, I'm sure you've heard about South Korea, a market where the adoption of 5G has been phenomenal. After 2 months from launch in April this year, they've reached 1 million subscribers with 5G, and today they're up to 3 million. The coverage in South Korea is very wide. And one example of our partners there, SKT, they did a lot of customer surveys to understand how they can differentiate themselves. And one of the outcome of these surveys was that a bundle would be a very good way to attract and to keep consumers. So they developed a bundle offering including 8,000 different pieces of content, applications and games. One of the most popular ones is a Harry Potter game. And in order to market it, they've branded the 5G X approach, with X standing for exclusive, extraordinary, and so forth. So in Korea, the demand is already there. It's a very mature market, as you know, in terms of high-end gaming. It's a very digitized economy. So once a platform enabling lower latency, much more group gaming came along, the adoption went very, very quick. Another example, which was early in launching 5G already in 2018, is the US market. Initially, the focus has been very much about offering fixed wireless access. Although fiber is quite prominent in part of the US, there are many areas where it would be more cost effective to actually offer high broadband throughputs between 300 megabit per second up to 980 megabit per second over 5G. And doing so sometimes up to 4 times more cost effective than deploying fiber. We see that many countries around the world are now seeing that with the capacity that 5G is offering, they can actually open new revenue streams for themselves if they're not playing in the fixed broadband market, to get into the home of their subscribers and offer fixed wireless services. Then we have Switzerland, the Swisscom in particular, who was the first operator to launch 5G in Europe, and we did that together with them at Ericsson. They focused more on smartphones. They have offered quite high-end and premium tariffs. And what is interesting with this launch is that they have 2 approaches. One which they call more about offering high speeds, 5G fast, and the other one is called 5G wide, which is to actually reach 90% population coverage of Switzerland by the end of this year. That is the plan. And that is possible by reusing existing radios that they have from Ericsson that have been 5G ready since 4 years back. They've also collaborate on a solution with a company called Ipsomet, which is about self-care health products like the pens that you use to inject insulin for diabetes, whereby they digitize the entire production process, included 5G, and thereby the production company can, at any certain point, follow every single pen in that production stage and have a much higher quality as an outcome for it. If you visit this room behind us, you will understand what immersive experience is all about. Today, many global markets are focusing on sports. Basically, when you enter a stadium, if there's 5G available, you will have the opportunity to purchase a special app that will give you a 360-degree view of the football match or of the car racing that you will see. There will be multiple cameras everywhere. You will be using augmented reality. If you point it on the player, you will get specific, sports data related to that player, how many goals they've done in the past season and so forth. So it will add really to the experience. And now, based on the experience we have in some stadiums around the world, this has proven to be a very popular way to implement 5G. And it's not only for you as an audience, but also as a player, you can use this much. Let's see, you should have a video here.
سويسرا.